Hey, how you guys doing? I'm X. Yeah, and I was just jumping on, Minecraft. It's been 2.5 months, almost 3 months now since I've actually uploaded a video. Um, yeah, I've actually been moving. I actually had a really, lucky opportunity to purchase a new home, and that's what I did. And I've been moving, and I just sat down today and actually realized I had nothing to do. So I thought I would go ahead and just, look at some stuff. This is pretty much the last thing I had done on Minecraft, um, which was this blaze farm. I already did the tutorial on my version 5 insta-call elevator. Um, and then, of course, we have, you know, these blaze farms. Um, anyway, I might do a tutorial if you guys request them. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and say that I closed the Ender server down. The Ender server is no longer up. Now I can restart the server, but I'm really thinking about deleting it and starting fresh with a whole nother a whole nother server. The only problem is I just don't have enough people. I'm not asking anybody because I'd rather have friends play, people I get along with, and not just random strangers. So alright, so some other things I've been working on is Skyrim. This is what I was working on before, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys that I have like completely redone it. Completely redone my Skyrim setup. I mean, I'm using a different shader. I'm using, lightning storms, realistic lightning storms, and just, all kinds of stuff. Different lighting, just really cool stuff. Real Vision EMB, which is probably the best. And I'm using Game Companion too, which is pretty cool. I'm using Game Companion more for Fallout New Vegas, which I've been modding that as well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm running a lot of mods, so I follow Mod Review Weekly pretty heavily. When he comes out with a new mod, I'll probably go and try it and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I won't use it. So something I wanted to show you guys is a new companion that I have, which was basically from him. He showed it on his channel, and her name is Akiri, I think. Pretty cool companion. He was saying that she didn't look very good. I thought she looks good to me. I mean, for a companion, she's a standalone and she has sweaty skin, which is cool because that's what I like my characters to look like. Standalone means she has a different body type and she's completely different. She has tattoos that my character doesn't have, and she has her own look, and it doesn't emulate mine. Now, I will say that I'm using an idle mod, and if you look behind me, she'll copy me. It's one of the only things I noticed about the idle mod I'm using. So I have modified glowing eyes. I'm not a vampire or anything, but they do glow. Probably can't really see them. So with my current graphics card, I'm getting about 41 FPS with Real Vision, but it just looks really crazy beautiful. Yeah, it looks amazing. So some of the other things that we're using here, that I'm using, besides having her, we're using Sexy Moves. It's a walking mod, makes your character walk. Now I found a much better one that when you're actually walking in 360 degrees, she continues walking the exact same way. As you can see, this one has a little bit of a thing where she does with her fingers. That's the only thing that's different, but other than that, her walk is completely the same no matter which direction you go, which is really cool. I'm using a light. You guys probably seen this on my last one. If not, I seen MMO was using it, and it's really cool because no matter where you are, it will give you, it shows you how silky and how sweaty my character's skin is. And it's the same with my follower here. So something else too. Go ahead and go down here. Real Vision just adds so much color. Just crazy amounts of color to Skyrim. One of the things I haven't quite figured out myself yet is Okay, so there's some other things too, and that is, for instance, I'm using a sexier clothes mod, which basically makes all of the characters' clothes show more revealing. It also makes them look better in the faces. They're not quite so ugly, because Skyrim characters are pretty ugly. Something I wanted to show you guys too, just in case you guys do use these mods that I'm using, or if you're a really hardcore, you know, modder. I myself noticed that Hikiri, you can still see that her skin is sweaty, but not really, not indoors. Now I know what if I was using a different, when I was using, for instance, what the heck's the name of it? It is the EMB, the TAZ EMB mod. It would actually reflect skin indoors and inside dungeons, but not in here. And that's really weird. It also gives me some really weird shadowing. Now I am pretty new to modding Skyrim. I haven't been modding for only for like 3 months. You know, it's not really hard if you put your mind to it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, she still looks cool, but not as good as when we go outside, which is a trip. It's just, I don't understand why my, I'm using a overlay, which changes the skin. I got a message from this courier to go back to the Dragonborn DLC. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, if you look, you can see that she's sweaty. Yeah, just the entire colors of this is just crazy cool. Yeah, I was really, really surprised to see how good she looks using the combination that I'm using. Because when MMO showed it, I thought her nose looked a little too red to me. She looks like she has a cold, but it's just because the specific mods that I'm using. If I was to use the same exact ones that the guy was using, it probably would be fine. So yeah, as far as like, you know, you guys can see that my character has glowing eyes. I mean, let's go look at that real quick. Using a different armor now too. But yeah, glowing eyes. They do have a red hint in them, which means, yeah, it's a thing with my overlaying skin mod. The overlaying skin mod, it basically can, you know, I disabled multiple skin layering, which means the character disappears. But yeah, if you look, she looks really sweaty. And yeah, it looks really good, but as soon as we go indoors, that all changes and it starts looking stock. The colors are still there, but anyway, I don't really have any more time. I actually think I'm probably going to do a Minecraft screenshot because most people aren't digging this. But yeah, I mean, just look at it. It looks really amazing to me. Real Vision is definitely the best shader. Now, like I said, I have not quite figured out how to run it. And get it to work indoors. Like I said, the TAZ, which is what I was using, did actually reflect with any lighting. You know, I checked to see what it was. I can't figure it out myself. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment, like, and subscribe. And have a good one. Later.